What's up, all you stars and studs? It's the 10th wonder of the world, Jake Smith.
I'm adjusting to the fact that we're doing this during the daytime. My name's Joey Mayberry.
It is so weird. It's 1 o'clock on Christmas Eve, but we were determined to get an episode out this week, mainly because our numbers have been doing really great. So thanks for that.
It's the new microphone for me.
It's the new microphone. It's the new microphone. That person's comment
has spiked our numbers.
Love ya.
I like my new little microphone. It makes me feel like I'm wearing a corsage and it's prom.
Wait, the best part about Joey's mic, guys, is so Joey finally gets a microphone, but he got a new phone and now it doesn't hook up.
So I'm on the old phone and we're gonna figure it out for next week.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make it work for next week. We got a week. We'll be fine. We'll make it work. We got this under control.
This was gonna be like a really smart idea to try to clip it on this necklace. I thought I was a genius, and now it's like.
But is it like slip and sliding?
It's like slip and sliding.
All right.
Hold on. I think I got it. I think yes. My little prom microphone seems fine. We're good.
Love it. Love it.
You want to go to prom?
Let's go. Corsage me.
Corsage me.
Corsage me. Is that like a term? Do people say that?
They do now.
Oh, they do now. Well, guys, it is Christmas Eve, and it is a joyous day. We are getting into the holiday spirit. I'm about to head up to family and do things, and yeah.
Things. It's time for family and things.
Family and things. But yeah. So, guys, since we have schedules today, we're going to blow through this and get through this.
Oh my goodness. And
we're gonna definitely blow through this.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So guys, we're talking about the week. Oh, this is a Golden Era podcast for those of you not familiar, where Joey and I talk about the WWE Women's Division from 2001 on. And this week, guys, it is the week of January 3rd, 2005. We are in 2005.
We've made it.
We've made it. That is wild to me.
It's so wild to me to sit back and still think about the fact that what we're talking about happened 20 years ago.
It is alarming that 2005 will be 20 years ago, like next week. Like
this is alarming. Oh my God. Do you want to? So I had a kid that I'm acting with at the theme park, and he was like, yeah, it's my birthday. And I was like, oh, happy birthday. And he goes, and randomly, I don't know how we got to there, but he was like, yeah, it's weird. I was born in 2007. And I was like,
I was in college in 2007.
I was about to graduate high school.
Oh my God. That is mortifying. How about for like a while now, I thought I was turning 38 last week. I turned 37.
Oh.
So in a way, I kind of got like a year of my life back. But
you kind of did. I think after a certain point, it just stops mattering.
Like to be honest, it really does. Like I used to be one of those people who's like, I have to make a huge deal about my birthday. Now I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't even want to do a party. I just want to like spend time with a few people.
Yeah,
keep it
let's
chill.
Go hang out.
Yeah,
dinner. I'm good.
Like, yeah, like exactly. Like I know someone like doing a whole ass trip with people for their birthday. I'm like, that's rude.
Oh no, we hate those people. That's like when someone says, oh, I'm having a destination wedding. Like, no.
Then I'm not coming.
Yes, legit, I will fly to your wedding. But if you're flying to like, oh, we're gonna go do it in Hawaii. I'm like, well, you're gonna go do it alone. Like,
alone. All right. Okay, well, let's get into this, guys. So Maria is in the back just looking scared. They're just like, oh man, guys, Maria's scared.
To be fair, she did look scared.
She did look scared, or she kind of looked like she had indigestion to me. Like, or she was like trying to remember, did I take my multivitamin today?
My ashwagandha?
So, but she's scared because she has to interview Snitsky. And she is trying to keep it short and sweet. She's, how do you feel about your match with Kane?
Literally just the best little question.
Yeah, you good? And he's like, he says some creepy stuff and he like whispers something in her ear and she hauls ass.
Yeah, it was very odd, everything that happened with, like, what was he doing? What exactly
I don't know.
Was
I
he
don't.
whispering something in her ear, or was he just straight up sniffing her? I
He
couldn't
smelled
tell.
her too. Yeah, he's like, well, you want to know something else, and like whispered something in her ear, and then smelled her, and he's like, is this Garnier? Like,
Fructis.
Fructis. So, but she booked it.
Is that
Don't blame
still?
her.
Does that exist?
I don't know.
Like
To
that
be
used to be big. Like
I
Garnier Fructis.
remember Garnier Fructis. I don't know. I don't know what women use now. There was something mentioned on the Real Housewives. I forget what it was, but like these girls were at a fight, and like this one girl said this other girl had slutty hair, or actually the term she used was high body count hair. And like the girls are, she's like, I can't believe she said that to like another girl. She's like, I know, I can't believe that. But you know, you could use some keratin. In like the middle, I was dying. But
You gotta
anyway,
get up on that Fructis life.
yeah, girl. All right. So anyway, all right. So Trish Stratus is out for women's match option number 2 on the roster right now.
Literally against Victoria in the same exact outfits. I'm pretty sure they were wearing from the Heat match that we did.
Yeah, I was like, did they just do the same thing? Because Trish definitely has been which is so weird to see Trish re-wearing so often.
Yeah, but I mean, I like
Right?
the outfit. Just
I
the
do like
black.
the outfit. It's so I'm used to Trish having a different look every week.
Or
So
just
like
such a pop out.
yeah, to see her Lita her outfits lately is just so weird. Like it's just like she found her camo pants. Like
She did find her camo pants.
yes.
Black leather versus camo. Let's go.
So and Victoria, I do like that she brought back though this like little white leather jacket thing from
I
last year.
love this leather jacket.
So do I actually, you know what? I think this might be the same top she wore at the Royal Rumble the year before, but with like different bottoms.
Maybe. The only questionable thing I had for this outfit was I don't know if I cared for the arm gauntlets. I
Yes,
don't.
I agree. I thought that was too much.
A little bit too much of an accessory. Like if they were like black and white arm gauntlets, cool.
Yes.
But like
And
this was
actually kind of made me mad she didn't go the route of doing like instead of the tearaway clothes, I would have loved to see her do like different leather jackets with like different colors that match her gear.
yeah,
You
that would have
know, that would
honestly.
have been really sick, honestly, because like no one was really doing that at this time period. So it would have
Is
stood
anybody doing
out.
that even now? I'm trying to think. Like
Mercedes, sort of.
I don't watch enough of.
I don't either. Someone sent me like, oh, she's appearing at this thing. I'm like, I can't say I'm familiar with what she's been doing. Sorry.
At all. And
Like,
plus, like the Mercedes Monet stands hate me because I left Ring the
oh, I
Bell.
forgot
Like,
that.
I like her, and I like.
Ooh, but you know who is appearing at this convention that I might go for?
Hmm.
Barbara Bush, BB, the EMT.
Okay.
I was like, is it worth it to attend for BB?
I think so.
I think it'd
Just
be.
just based off the sheer amount of joy that's in your
Oh
voice
yeah.
right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Like,
I loved BB. She was one of the original Give Us Nothings. So
we love those.
but anyway, so okay.
We'll talk about that on
We'll
SmackDown.
talk about that on SmackDown. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, this match was really just Trish kicking Victoria's ass.
Literally. Also, I don't know what happened before to JR, but the fact that it was just Coach calling this match all
It
by
was
himself
weird.
and the whole segment, like he just couldn't keep up or give like
Yeah.
any emotion because he's the coach and he's bad. But like I was impressed at the amount that he was able to keep up with it. But like
Yeah.
once we got to Victoria actually like doing some like comeback, there was no emotion to it. So he was like, oh, and Victoria hits a clothesline and she hits another.
Yeah.
It's
Well, there was also
okay.
no emotion to the audience, unfortunately, for Victoria's comeback. I was so disappointed because I'm like, oh, does anyone care? Like,
I don't know. Well, I mean, she did just get her butt handed to her for a solid, good
and
little.
like badly. Like Trish like was beating the hell out of her. I did like Trish's little snapmare on Victoria though from the corner. That was cool.
That was, well, she was giving, this era of Trish's little Trish choke in the corner is solid. I love it.
It is. It is. Yeah. So I mean, but the thing is, I think in this match too, Trish needed to look more dominating because this is ahead of her match with Lita New Year's Revolution. And the story is Trish is pissed off. We're seeing a different side of Trish where she's more vicious and mean. They're like, Trish is usually joking around. And I'm like,
okay, we're gonna get to it because everyone knows what happens, but did you watch all of this with like an aura of just like it really all of it hurt?
It's this week in general just kind of stings for me. Yeah, so but Trish takes out Victoria. She wins. And she like cuts a promo and she's like, take a look at that, Lita. This is exactly what's gonna happen to you at New Year's Revolution. All your hard work, putting your neck on the line, it'll be over just like that. Was this her first just like that? Why can't I snap today?
I don't know. I can't snap at all though. No,
really? Oh my god! It took me until high school to learn how to do this.
Like, I cannot snap my fingers and I cannot whistle. Like
I can't whistle either. Yeah.
So little known facts about me. But it might be. I don't know. It kind of feels like it was, but at the same time, we've been doing this for a few years now, so like all the stuff is kind of blurring together at this point.
Yeah, so but I like this little mean promo. And then Lita comes out with the women's title. She found a new pair of pants.
Found the top again with
I love this top. It's one of my favorite Lita tops.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I love it. It looks unfinished. It's perfect. So it looks like she made it herself. She's like, this looks good. I love the green though.
Do you remember the photo shoot with like the safety pins under the bikini where she was like, just like one popped out and we were just like, yeah, this looks cool. Let's go ahead and do it. I love Lita describing anything in those videos. It was so iconic.
That's happens to giving Barry that.
Bless our heart, we had a little stray dog on the way and we decided to make him into a coat, you know?
So Lita she doesn't have to say a word. She just holds up the women's title and slaps Trish. And the two of them start going at it. They're brawling, and Snitsky runs down video game interference style, like where he just kind of like just appeared out of thin air and is like
with
running
the run too. He does the run.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about it till you said video game. He does the run.
He does the video game interference run. And he comes in.
He even did the like slide into the ring, stop for a second and stand, and then the controls activate.
It said one CPU above him. Like,
wait, make sure you don't target Trish first.
So then we go to the cut scene of Trish and Snitsky about to put her head in the chair, and I did love the little timing miscue of the lights going out first. The pyro going up.
I kind of like the lights going out. It was giving a little Undertaker.
A little bit.
Also, the coach on commentary for this, he was like, oh, don't do that.
That is not nice.
Snitsky's got a chair. He might break her neck.
And then Kane comes out. Claire says, I honestly fast forwarded it through his and Snitsky's little brawl because I'm not into it. But
it was kind of funny. You should have watched it. So
what happened?
So Kane's like chasing it, and like Snitsky goes over the barricade, and then like a ref just kind of starts to stop Kane, and you just see Snitsky stand there like is good. It's a solid little thing.
Well, and then like so it's kind of weird though, because then Kane gets in the ring and like helps Lita up, and she's kind of like, what?
Kane?
Kane? And Kane like kind of like, it was weird too, because like Kane even kind of like mouthed something to her that like looked mean.
Yeah, and then she smiled.
Yeah. So I guess Kane and Lita are on the same page. Cool.
I hate that they are, but okay.
Sure, whatever. So, and it's so weird because like his wife, Lita, like they kept saying too, and I'm like,
amazing what a few months can do to heal sexual abuse trauma, apparently. Like,
yeah.
Amazing
Message.
Wow.
All right. So we go to the back. Christy is looking so cute. She's one of the few people I know who looks great in like a teal.
Yeah.
You know, I don't love teal, but I love it on her. And I love that we've been getting these like photo shoot segments. Stand up. Sure.
And they all include chairs.
Yeah, want me to turn this chair around?
I also love that it was like a buffet style chair from like a Golden Corral.
Want me to sit on it? Want me to? Okay. Do you like that? How do you like that?
It's a chair, Christy.
It's a chair.
Down.
So then Eugene comes in.
Hi,
Christy. Hi, Eugene. You got pretty hair like Lindsay Lohan. I do. And she's like, I like Lindsay Lohan. Yeah, you like her music? Yeah.
On his old school CD player Walkman.
School. And I won't lie though, I do love Lindsay Lohan's first CD. It is really
so good.
It's so good. She had the right producers. She could have been it. Like, because she had a lot of hits too.
This album is gay history.
Like, it really is. It really is. It's so good. I miss that era of like mediocre actresses or just quasi celebrities with albums. Like, I love this album. I love Paris Hilton's album. I love Ashley Simpson's album.
Have you heard Paris Hilton's new album?
So good. So good. Bad Bitch Academy is a bop.
Again, we're just the same.
Step 1, when you're getting ready, look hot.
Step 4, get your ass off.
Have you heard her other? It's not on the album, but it's like it's like, me, I'm the hot one.
So I've had a new vocal stem from the Bad Bitch Academy, which is just Megan Thee Stallion going, party with the Hiltons.
So Paris Hilton is like probably top of my list to go see perform somewhere. I know it'll be terrible, but I have to.
You will love it because she's another queen of doing nothing.
I know. I listen. A concert where they do nothing is my kind of concert. I almost went to one of the housewives had a residency at the House of Blues, Mandalay Bay. She has like songs. They're terrible. You would love them. I'll send you them. Like her husband though was Aaron Brockovich's lawyer, and like he is in trouble now for stealing money from his from victims of his cases and stuff. Like he has dementia. It's a whole thing. But she's not liable. She's not involved. But she has like a music career, and like her songs are like, it's expensive to be me.
Oh, no, I know that song.
Yeah. The songs are amazingly awful. Like, I'm a princess. I'm a pretty mess.
You would expensive.
You would love it. Like, honestly, the songs are atrociously bad, but like, and she just gives nothing, and it's perfect. So I really wanted to go, but like, I hope she does it again. But
I strolled up to. No, wait, hold on.
My pussy's like a python. Or it's my kitty's like a python.
Kitty's like a python. I just realized that I was
like a time
to a Meghan Trainor song in the place in that song.
But I love atrociously bad music. I mean, our brand. So okay, so hello.
I haven't thought about that song in a second.
We're literally rewatching this stuff every week.
Yeah, we live in nostalgia.
We live in nostalgia. So anyway, Eugene like sings rumors like, I'm tired of rumors saying I'm sick of being, and she's like, you're really good, Eugene. So then William Regal comes in and he's like, Eugene, you have a match. You have to go get ready. And Christy's like, want me to motivate him? What?
What does that mean?
When she said that, I was like, what? What on earth does that mean?
I don't know. Eugene and Christy Hemme's relationship is a very interesting one.
It's so weird. It's so weird. So then like she drags him off somewhere to do something. And Regal picks up the CD player and puts it on, and he's like, I'm tired of rumor starting. I'm sick of being tired. Like, I was like, he has no idea what this song is.
I in my bones.
Yeah.
I'm sick of being tired.
And then like Christy and Eugene jump again. She's like, what are you doing? And then they leave, and she's like, you want your CD player? Like, here you go. Good luck, guys. Have a good match. Chair. Brush. So yeah. So I don't know. I thought this was a cute segment.
This was amazing. Oh, you best
Yeah.
believe I've already started doing a little edit for Instagram on this one.
Yes, this was a bop. I mean, to be honest, Rumors was everywhere this time period.
Still is.
It still is. This, and if you are not familiar, truly one of the most iconic music videos. Like her in the birdcage, her with the little Nikon cool pics.
Yeah. Okay. There are 4 songs that will live in this era gay infamy, and they will be played till the end of time. And those songs are Rumors by Lindsay Lohan, Stars Are Blind by Paris Hilton, He Said, She Said by Ashley Tisdale, and the Miley Cyrus one, Can't Be Tamed.
Oh, Can't Be Tamed is a bop.
Yes.
I love Can't Be Tamed. Can't Be Tamed and Rumors are actually super adjacent because there's the birdcage, and it was Lindsay Lohan's like slut anthem. Can't Be Tamed is Miley Cyrus's slut coming out anthem. So like I love both. Oh my god. Oh. Music, bring it back.
It's a little bit later in that era. Well, actually way later, but honorable mention for 5th place is Into You by Ariana Grande.
Oh, I love Into You.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite songs. I feel like we're missing so much. I guess the closest thing we'd have now is like maybe Sabrina,
Chapel.
Chapel. I don't know though. I don't think Chapel's really of that era, of that type though, because like Chapel came onto the scene like this is what I do. And I feel like her stuff is a little bit more indie pop, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I don't think of it as like slut.
Yeah, I guess Sabrina Carpenter is because like she also came on TV.
Yeah, she was like innocent and like no, she's like I mean like we don't really. Oh, Tate McRae is kind of slut pop. I like her too.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm okay.
It's okay. I'm okay. Oh my god, I love when she's getting arrested, like, and it's supposed to be like a nude illusion. Like, I was like, oh, slam me against the car. I want to be her.
Sometimes I watch her or listen to her, and I think she's trying a bit too hard to do it.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it is impossible for any of these girls because we grew up with. For kids today, they might see this as being like iconic. For us, we grew up with like Britney and like girls who Christina. Like we grew up with girls literally slathering grease on themselves. So like so for us, like this is like for me, I see it as like okay, they're like a Christina Milian. Like you know, like they're not a Britney, they're a Christina Milian.
They're Christina Milian. Do you remember when Jewel did Intuition?
Oh, I did love
all
Intuition.
About like the girls doing that.
Yeah,
so kind of was parodying it, but then everyone thought that was what she was doing.
Yeah,
so a lot of backlash. That was an inception of pop music.
That it really was, and that was a good song though. One of our very early episodes, like episode 3 of when we started doing this, is about that song.
Yeah,
like I was like, okay, when I was going through about stuff, I was like, we had an episode called "Intuition" by. So, all right, okay. Well, let's head over to SmackDown.
SmackDown. Who?
Rochelle?
Lauren?
So. Joy Giovanni is guest timekeeper again. So she got a callback. She got a callback interview. So
I love that she sits with like her legs crossed and her little hammer, and she's just like.
So Eddie Guerrero comes out. Rey Mysterio just must have gotten a video camera for Christmas. And he's like videotaping Joy. So yeah, that's that.
That's
so
it. Yeah.
I wish I
had thoughts on it.
I would. Yeah, same. Eddie looked great in the teal trunks too. So
yeah, he did.
I'll give that. Eddie was really handsome, I have to say.
Eddie's really handsome, but you know what I noticed? Eddie does not have a cake. He does not.
No. Here's the thing though. He has thick legs, but no cake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Which
it's a strange build.
Well, it wasn't like a strange build. He and the wrestler who shall not be named had a very similar kind of.
They did.
Yeah.
But you have to keep in mind though, the cake was caking for a few people in this era, specifically like a Kurt Angle, like
or a Rene
Dupree. Like there were morsels. The bakery was open, so for pickup orders. So
I hope at some point on here we get to cover Rob Conway because
we do. Well, I know he has he has an interaction with Maria that we'll get to talk about.
Oh, and I think Stacy too, right?
And Stacy, yeah, I love Rob Conway.
Oh my goodness.
Rob Con gay. So
Yes.
anyway, all right, so Carlito is out with a petition to get Teddy Long fired for some reason. I don't know. So he asks Troy to sign it, and she's like, I don't know how to write. So
The Leah Michelle of WWE.
So I tell you, like, I was at, like, we were visiting in one of our clinics in Texas, and they had above the sink like, we know you can read this sign, like, please wash your dishes in the kitchen, and it had a picture of Leah Michelle, like like I cried laughing. It was the
You didn't take a picture?
I did. I posted it to my story.
Oh, I need to look.
It was,
I'm
I'll
so
send
bad.
you
I
it.
don't
You'll
look at
die.
anyone's stories.
What'd you say?
I'm so bad. I don't look at anyone's stories.
Oh, I see. I like scroll. My algorithm's weird. Like I just get tits of men. But my stories I like to see because I get some variety there. But anyway. So okay.
So much gay bait in my Instagram. It's
So do I. To be honest, like I usually have to like go to like people's pages specifically. I need to actually like start doing a daily like people in my life who like I regularly like speak with and like go because I feel bad because like I know people see my stuff, but like I feel like I never see anyone's and I'm so annoyed by that. So well
yeah.
also because like my work is like has gayified my thing. So all right. Okay. So Carlito, Joy's like, I'm not signing it. And Carlito takes a bite of his apple, pretends to spit, and she's like, "Phew," and then turns around and spits all over her.
And she's like, ah!
Ah! Ooh. Ooh, Granny Smith.
I hate my brain because I thought of cleavage apple and it immediately went to clapple. She ate her clapple.
She ate her clapple. So
is this all you can do?
Is this all you can do? It's really crazy that Joy is like getting the most TV time of all these girls. Like it really is.
I mean,
she's great.
Here's
the thing. I think Joy is a great person. It's weird though. I feel like she's showing less personality though now as a character than she did in the Diva Search. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it really does because I'm right there with you.
I feel like Amy's showing more though. Than we got in the Divas. Amy's great. All right. So speaking of Amy, she is backstage. Kurt Angle is in the back with Mark Jindrak and Luther Reigns. And Amy Weber comes in. Can I talk to you in private?
In my tiara.
In my tiara. Ding! I won Pretty Princess. So no black ring for this bitch.
No more Amy Weber on this show. She's exclusively Pretty Princess.
Pretty Princess. So she's like, listen, I want to talk to you, Kurt, about opportunities after the Royal Rumble. And I was like, I see what you're doing here. You know I'm gonna win the title. So Amy, you're a smart woman. I am smart. I like unintentionally hilarious. Like that made me cackle.
Because that's what any smart person says.
I am smart.
I can read.
so Kurt Angle's like, you know what? I think we should get better acquainted. You read my mind. Why don't you come to my dressing room, my private dressing room later?
Wow.
Okay, I was like, private dressing room, been here like 2 weeks. Good for
you.
you.
Like 2 weeks. Poor Christy Hemme.
He's like trying to get in, like she's like, he's like Hertz rental cars, like sleeping there. So I love though that
Christy's at Raw. They're just like, we gave you a chair. What more do you want?
I mean, no wonder her bag got shit on it. Like, there's no one interrupting her. So then I did love Amy walking away and just like stopping.
Iconic.
Yeah, I was like, good for her.
So good.
So good. So Kurt's like, oh yeah. So Daniel Peter is walking backstage. Oh, this man cannot act.
No.
This was so cringe. So
oh my god. And your acting partners, love them both to death, are Jackie and Tori.
I was like, everyone is fucked. So
everyone.
So Tori comes over re-wearing the same dress from Baghdad. Baghdad. So she comes over. Hey, hi, I'm Tori. Yeah, I remember. I went to your sex test.
He does have a lisp.
Yeah. You were in Playboy, if you're into that.
Yeah, are you not
Thanks.
into Playboy?
Yeah, I was like, what is that even supposed to mean? Yeah. So, and he's like, oh, this is Jackie. She won Tough Enough too. Oh yeah, you hurt your knee and you toughed it out and you won the championship. Oh my god, yeah, that's so sweet of you to remember. Did I in this WWE born? So, and Brett, and he's like, yeah, so, you know, and that remember, I loved when you cheated on your boyfriend and tried to get back with him. What? Oh my god. Why?
Yeah, and the guy says, "What Charlie cheated on you? What go around, come around."
Yeah. So like, it was just kind of like awkward at that point too, because like I feel like someone somewhere forgot what they were supposed to do because they were all just kind of like, "Do you have discomfort too? Like,
Do you
have Pepto?" Like, so Chucky's like,
you need some because this whole segment was Pepto-Bismol.
yeah. So Jackie's like, wait a second, I'm gonna wait, Jackie. He's not worth it.
Thanks, Tori.
Thank you, Tori. So they walk out. She's like, let's go back to Baghdad. Come on.
Let's go back to
Baghdad. And Daniel's like, women, they all want the money. I was like, when did he become a heel?
And why is he bad at it?
Yeah, I was like,
as a wrestler, as someone who's performed, it's so easy to be a heel.
Absolutely. Here's the thing. I think this guy should have been like a face for a little bit. Like he does have like a kind of a pretty boy look. Like he's not. I don't think he's a bad looking guy. I actually had like a slight crush on him at this time period. And just don't let him talk. Let him fight. He can fight. He's from MMA or whatever. Like do that.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely gives the trade from across the bar, but then you hear them speak and you're done. Like,
yes.
Yeah, very that.
Oh, very that. Oh, spot on. Also his mole on his forehead is distracting. Or forehead side of his mole. Yeah, they all just want my mole. So,
mole right there. I want to chop it off and make some guacamole.
All right, guys. Well, it is time for a rap battle
that no one asked for.
No one asked for this. So Kenzo Suzuki is out in an Uncle Sam outfit, a la Tori Wilson.
I guess he kind of wore it better.
He did. I won't lie. And he's out with Hiroko. I did love Hiroko coming out and being like, "Look,
America."
So John Cena is out.
Why was he in an Uncle Sam outfit?
So his thing is, I think he really loves America. I'm really lost. Oh, because it's for the U.S. title? I don't know.
Because it's New Year's.
Yeah, I think they just had a plethora of Uncle Sam outfits that they were just like, okay, Tori, you can wear this for Christmas. Like, Ray, next week you're coming out as Uncle Mysterio. So...
Not Uncle Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka, USA.
So John Cena comes out and he's like, yo, I brought the divas. And then Michelle comes out. I have to say, best Michelle has looked since she came back.
Yeah, this was like when she started to get into those like pants era because this made it in the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I'm pretty sure this fit was in a game. Yeah, I did love this
exact one, but like this was the vibe of the game.
It was like a crisscrossy cut up shirt and like camo pants. It was a good look for her.
Yeah,
and it was like honestly the first time I saw her, and I was like, I get why they rehired her. Like, I get why they brought her in, to be honest.
She looked really good. And it's saying something. Oh, my God. Rochelle and Lauren could not have looked more generic.
Give me that caw. Like, create a wrestler. Actually, not even. Audience member. Like, in the video.
Create, like, they literally felt like background sorority girls.
It's so bad. I can't even see their faces in my head. I can.
oh my gosh, there was nothing about them. Like, it's so bad.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this segment was just kind of to try to like familiarize people with who they are because all these women are kind of they're too many at once. Too many
Yeah.
new names. It's like I feel like I'm watching a reality show in the first episode and trying to memorize everybody's names. And I don't know who anyone is yet. And John Cena's like, yo, Rochelle. They named her twice, like Kelly, yo. And then Lauren, I don't even know her last name, yo. And then what's up? Michelle, my homegirl.
Also, like, you know what's not a superstar name though? Lauren.
I was just like, why couldn't they give her like a more exotic? I'm Lauren. Like,
I'm Lauren.
I won't say Rochelle is not the worst name.
No, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I don't love Michelle, but Michelle McCool.
Yeah.
I like. Yeah. Lauren. It's just a terrible name.
It's Lauren Jones.
Yeah, it's stupid. And to be honest, and it sucks though too, because like nothing works for that. And I'm actually a big fan of like the singular diva name. I know not everyone is, but I love when there's no last name. No last name, Maven. So,
I was waiting. Okay.
So, but yeah, I don't know. So, but anyway, but like Kenzo comes over and is like checking out the girls, and Hiroko's like, "What?" And to be honest, I'm kind of with you, Hiroko. Like, what the fuck?
She's like, what? I love the like one random bit where she's like hanging on to the rope and then does like an Io Shirai bend a little bit. No!
What if like one day, who are you influenced by? Hiroko.
And my husband's cheating on me back then.
So he brings over Michelle and gives her a twirl, and Michelle's like, ew, no. And Hiroko jumps on Michelle's back, and we get to see Michelle's first, like, I've been training to wrestle. Let me show you my moves. Snapmare. And it got a little pop. And you know what? I was happy to see for once one of these new girls get physical. Because I'm like, this is hope.
Oh my gosh, you sounded like the inventor of women's wrestling there.
The crowd was chanting, "This is hope." But to be honest, like I was like, oh, good. Okay, so maybe they will let some of these girls wrestle, or they're training them to wrestle,
or something. Yeah. Well,
or do anything.
We know, like, via just interviews and like history, Michelle wanted to wrestle. Like,
yes,
that's why
thank God. Yeah. So, and thank God she was good at it.
Like, I know.
I appreciate the one thing I will say about Michelle. It's tough because, to be honest, I never really latched on to Michelle. As we get into it, I will definitely make fun of some of her shit. Mm-hmm. She was tough for me to latch on to.
I didn't get her till Lay Cool.
Same. Yeah. It took a long time for me to really relate to her. But I appreciate though that she took the time and like didn't stay there the whole time. Like she takes a little time off, leaves, and comes back for like a year to really train, pretty much. And even then, like she took some time still to like really get it. So, but I appreciate that she wanted to improve and wanted to be there for the right reasons. So yeah,
I mean, the right reason is just like, I want to be there to entertain, not to like, I want to be doing this, not do this to advance my career in something else.
Exactly, because a lot of these girls, to be honest, are kind of giving that right now, which sucks. Like, but I do hope, but some of them surprise me. To be honest, like Candace struck me as like I want to be here to advance my career, but like I dare I say she's probably like, for me, like of the early Diva Search girls, the best wrestler.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah. Of the Diva Search girls, there's definitely got to be a top. Oh, that'd be a good top 5.
That's a good top 5. Yeah, cause it's funny though too, because like the Diva Search girls really like they delivered a lot of, for women who weren't trained wrestlers, a lot of great iconic women.
Yeah.
So all right. So Michelle, then there's a brawl, whatever. All right. So let's go back to this. Let's go to the real stuff.
Yes.
So, all right. So Kurt Angle looking handsome as hell in this like suit. I first of all, this segment is ingrained in my memory. Love this segment.
I wish I was okay. Something about Kurt Angle back in the day with his like hair.
Yeah.
Yes. The bald Kurt Angle on SmackDown. I guess he started to like really work out and like his neck went away.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it for me.
Oh, he does it for me. Any Kurt Angle does it for me. I love Kurt. I think he's so handsome. He's one of my favorites. I love him. But he is in the back. He knocks on Amy Weber's door. No one answers. So he goes at
private dressing room.
Yeah, private dressing room. He takes off his wedding ring. Karen, leave him. This was the segment. So he comes in and he sits on the leather couch. And then he hears like water running.
Mm-hmm.
So he opens the door and he's like, oh, okay. So he takes off his jacket, and this is the segment that is so gay coded. Bless the closeted homosexual writer who thought of this. So Angle takes off his shirt, and I have to say, Angle's comedic timing in this is so good.
I loved him being frustrated with the cufflink buttons.
Yeah.
That's such a real moment.
It was so just like the little nuanced things he added were like even like the stupid wedding ring thing. And then like when he did the cufflinks, and then when he plays with his nipples.
I'm still kind of stuck on the cufflink buttons. Now that I'm thinking about cufflink, but why are those the most irritating buttons?
I hate cufflinks. To be honest, I just like roll my sleeves up now, like when I wear like a dress shirt, because I can't deal with cufflinks. The last time I wore cufflinks was my wedding, and never again. Oh, I don't even know where my cufflinks are for my wedding. I should find those. Oh, I do know. They're with my tux. Okay, I know where they are. Okay. I haven't like, I mean, like that thing does not fit me anymore. So I guess so then he like takes off his pants and he's wearing these tiny little green briefs.
Which I think I'm also wearing right now. Sorry.
But listen, as a gay wrestling fan, this was a moment for me. I had many screen captures saved in a private folder on my computer. So,
I'm proud of you.
So anyway, so the curtain opens. Well, wait, first, before the curtain opens, we get the delicate hand coming out. Like, I was like, who reaches for the towel? Like,
yeah.
Like, I was like, my like mitts are like, give me that shit. So, and then the curtain opens and Kurt goes, ah! And it's Joy Giovanni, not Amy. And I love that the commentators had to be like, that's not Amy, that's Joy.
Thank you, Michael Cole.
Because they know the hetero fans don't know the difference yet. So
no. Everyone is Candice Michelle.
Everyone's Candice Michelle. So it's Candice Michelle. So they scream, and Joy grabs her towel and she starts running away. And Kurt like tries to be like, stop, wait, and pulls her towel off of her, and is like, ugh. And we see the green briefs go, boing. No, just kidding.
But then we get the absolute funniest thing that I've seen on this program in a long, long time, when he chases Joy out and somehow got his pants on that quickly.
Yeah.
I was very impressed. But then whenever she runs into the arms of the Big Show and Kurt stops and goes, wait, Show, this isn't what it looks like. And then perfect timing, just zip.
So good. That's what I'm saying. Like,
fly up.
Kurt is everything Chris Jericho wants to be with comedic timing. Like,
it was so perfect.
It was so good. It was so funny.
Like, I lost it. You know those kind of laughs when you can't recover?
Yes. It was like, this was just, it was such a funny segment. And to be honest, I'm going to say Joy Giovanni's most iconic moment in WWE. I think for me, this is what I remember about Joy Giovanni.
This one?
This segment. Well, for other things too. But this is the segment I remember about Joy.
Honestly, all of my, maybe I guess so for me, my only real memories of Joy Giovanni come from the Diva Search. Like this
I
era
guess just
was
the Diva too. See, like I remember this like so well, and I love this. It was funny. It was perfect. It's some of the rare men's wrestling segments I enjoyed. It was great. And Joy is such a great piece to this puzzle. I honestly love the little integration of Joy and Amy into this feud. Like it's so well done.
Also, you know, for what it's worth, Joy does play a really good damsel in distress.
She Joy and Amy are two of their best hires, I think. Like they're really good at what they do. And like you can tell they've had like actual acting lessons. Like so like Michelle. So anyway, so all right, so JBL and Amy Weber are backstage. And JBL's like, can you believe what happened to my opponents tonight? They're like fighting each other. Well, Amy, I didn't know you have your own dressing room. And then they're like, well, it's actually Joy's. Oh my God. I was like, that's kind of embarrassing.
Kind of embarrassing, but like also Joy Giovanni has her own dressing room.
To be fair, she is timekeeper. She is multitude of jobs. Thanksgiving chef, like smeller,
candy cane thrower.
She is just, they have her working the gauntlet. So
they do. I'm like, how did she get her own private dressing room though?
I don't know. Maybe she has IBS.
Go into the dressing room and then look into the window. You just see Christy Hemme with her hands pressed against, like, but
I won. I want to listen to Lindsay Lohan. So, all right. So, okay. All right. Well, guys, that is SmackDown, but it is now time for a pay-per-view, New Year's Revolution. If you didn't know, they're in Puerto Rico. So, Puerto Rico. They really want us to know this. So,
every time I hear Puerto Rico, did you ever see the South Park episode with Jennifer Lopez in it?
Is it like when like it's like singing like gibberish?
Yeah, or he's like,
like
yeah. But she's in it, and say something to her in just another vocal stem where she just goes, "I'm Puerto Rican."
There's a clip of Jennifer Lopez because like everyone says she's like fake Latina, like where she's like at like she's like "Viva Latino" or something like that. I actually love like a shady Jennifer Lopez. I don't even dislike her. Like, I actually really like some of her songs. But like, there was one where she went to like her old house, and like she was like, "Hey," they're like, "Who are you?" "I'm Jenny. I used to live here." Okay. I was like, that's humbling. I enjoyed that. All right.
It really is.
Well, it's time for a not so great day.
Oh, all of this hurt.
This actually really, first of all, I hate this pay-per-view in general. The 2006 one I love. This one I hate. The one of the worst pay-per-views ever, New Year's Revolution 2005. And it's Lita and Trish in their rematch for the women's title. We got a great little video recap of their feud.
Great video recap.
Love it.
The whole story, the whole shebang. They hype it up. JR's like, this is going to be one of the biggest women's contests in the history of the company.
Oh yeah, they're like, this is going to be historic. We're in for a great match. And the thing is, I think they really did have a really great match, long match, probably planned.
Yeah.
And so Trish is out in a new, like, kind of like bronzish jumpsuit. It's coldish. I liked it, actually. I did too. I like the jumpsuit style on her. I thought this was cute. I like this. And to be honest, it unfortunately goes on to be iconic because of this match. And I actually really liked Lita's pants with the pink top too.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right.
So I'm trying so hard to keep it together for this.
I know. Well, I'm gonna make things worse for you. This is Lita's last time wrestling as a face. So
I know.
Isn't that the worst part of this?
Oh well, I mean, last time wrestling as a face until
she comes until like 2012 or whatever, whenever she comes back. But like in this run, her last time as a face, which is so heartbreaking just because it's Lita.
Because it's Lita. And oh my God, her walking to the ring, just the things that they were saying on commentary of like, Lita does all these high risk things. She better watch out. She might hurt herself. Like so many. I'm
I
thinking
was
they
like,
her.
they did Final Destination her ass. So uh, anyway, the match starts off like with some like little wrestling, and pretty quickly into the match, Trish gets knocked to the outside
Mhm.
and Lita gets on the apron. This is like I think like a minute into the match.
Literally, because they did like the strong lockups into the corner, some little stuff. Lita did like a leg sweep, and then
Yeah,
next thing you know, she tosses her to the outside, and then it's Thez press time.
yeah. Lita
Uh,
goes for the Thez press, and her left leg like doesn't quite get the bend or something, and she lands directly on it,
mhm.
gets an injury immediately, and is like holding her knee. But you
It's
know what?
so hard to watch.
It really is, and the thing that's even harder, so, like, they continue the match a little bit too, and I always and I know we've talked about this before, but you have to wonder, was Trish supposed to win the title back in this match?
No,
Was this gonna be Lita continuing? Because the rumor was they were gonna have a ladder match at WrestleMania.
that was a
Um,
rumor. I mean, they said like on their most recent, like the Ring the Bell interview that happened, it was like, we don't know what's going to happen. Things can always change. But like, you had to believe they were building up to something. Like, you'd never seen like a women's match get hype like that. It
yeah.
was unheard of.
My guess is they were gonna have Trish and Lita at WrestleMania in some kind of stipulation match of some kind, whether part of me is like the ladder match makes sense, but also if they were introducing Money in the Bank, maybe not. Like maybe a cage match, maybe a hardcore
Hey,
match.
crazy.
Yeah, something. I feel like we would have had Hell in a Cell. Who knows? Um, but I think we were supposed to get something. I think we were supposed to see Lita hold the title for a little longer.
Mhm.
Um, and it
The
just kind of,
the what ifs from this match.
yeah.
Just,
To be honest, what if Lita had won the held the title? I think that storyline that we had heard, I think it might have been Mickey Lita for
oh
that because remember Mickey wanted to do that storyline with Lita, not Trish originally.
yeah, true. But
So
also
like,
like how would everything have played out if Lita kept the belt and then was still doing because the crowd was the reason that the WWE turned her.
yeah,
So
I
like
exactly. Yeah, I right. Oh yeah, how would that have played out too with that whole situation too? Like there's so many what ifs and so many factors that could have changed like how things went. Like would Lita have turned heel? Like what would have happened?
I
Um
always wonder what direction the women's wrestling, like the women's evolution would have went if Lita wouldn't have gotten hurt.
I know. I know.
Like it like it doesn't even like just span to like what would have happened with Trish and Lita. Like it spans like what would have happened to that division. Like
Absolutely. Yeah, no, to be honest. Yeah. And like well like and also like who would have been the next champ? Would it have been Mickey? Would it have been Christy?
yeah.
Victoria? Like you don't know, would Molly have stuck around?
Mhm.
Um, like who knows? It's very tough to say. And it's weird. It's weird, but I do think this match changed the course of history though for the women's
Yeah.
division. Because even like, because I think the plan was honestly for Trish to take some time off after Mania, after she had this blow off match with Lita. Because I know she had a back injury, and they do write her off TV for a little bit, but like they probably didn't write her off with the intention of her being champion.
Right.
But like they didn't know what to do with the belt. So this match really does change the course of a lot of history. So but yeah, so Lita Trish just kind of has to work on Lita's knee, which kudos to Lita too, because she can literally barely walk.
I
Like
know. Like watching her
that
fight,
was so hard.
and then finally, like mercilessly, they wind up doing the chick kick,
Hmm.
which that chick kick, my lord, took her head off. It looked really good.
I think and you know what? That's like a testament to like these women too, to make it look so good with Lita being injured. And I think it was kind of a combination of her selling it and her leg not being able to support her weight. That
Yeah.
like she literally went down like a ton of bricks. And like so Trish makes history though here, winning her 6th women's championship, and goes on. This becomes an iconic reign. But yeah, it sucks that it happened like this.
Very much so.
So it just, and it really, because Lita is at the top of her game. She is the most popular woman in the company right now, one of the most popular superstars in general in the company right now. And what's even more heartbreaking is, so like we get Trish like with her celebration and stuff like that. She's selling it well like a heel, but it is just heartbreaking that they show Lita being walked out of the ring and just her looking up at the ceiling like about to burst into tears. It's heartbreaking. Like,
it really hurts. And like also when it comes to Lita, she does not get injured at like opportune times. It's like when she is at her top. Like,
no, exactly. It really is like always, and it really sucks, and this timing sucks. So I mean, fortunately, you know, she's just gonna be off TV for like a month or two. Like, we're gonna get her back in some capacity, and I love that. But it's just, yeah, this was really hard to watch, and happy for Trish. She's great, but this is tough.
It's really rough. It's really hard.
So, but yeah, not our favorite segment. So, but all right. Well, these aren't the only women in Puerto Rico. The other divas are by the pool. Maria is taking her clothes off and lying on a chair. Candace is rubbing lotion on Christy.
Okay. So this is a moment where I went, what? Because I looked and like Christy's bathing suit is like laying awkwardly. So when I first saw it, I was like, are they just showing like her whole nipple like on and it wasn't, but I was like, it just caught me off guard. I was like, okay, Puerto Rico.
Well, they're doing that, and Stacey's in the pool. Come on in, guys. The water's fine.
She's smacking Val Venus with a pool noodle.
Yeah, Val Venus like. So, and then like Hurricane and Rosie are in the pool. I died that they were like in their masks and like their costumes.
Rosie was in full gear.
Full gear. And they decide the divas are gonna have a chicken fight. So the divas, like, poor Stacey is like getting her ass handed to her with Christy being there now. Yeah. Like, I don't like it. And it comes down to Christy and Maria, and Christy undoes Maria's top, and Maria's like, boo. No. And Christy wins.
Have you seen that one like magician comedian lady that's going viral right now?
No, I'll have to look her up.
But she does this thing where she like drops a piece of paper and she just goes, oh no. And it's like not really reaching for it. And it's like,
that's kind of my brand of comedy. I have to look.
Oh my god, I'll send you some of her. She's like your favorite.
So yeah, so that's all the action for this week. I actually had a different figure of this because I realized we talked about this last year. So we did. And we said like Lita and Victoria or something.
I also have some Christmas figures.
Yeah, show your Christmas cats already.
And they're kind of all a little iconic. So I'll start with the, I guess, least iconic one. But for my Secret Santa at work, I got Roxanne Perez.
Oh, yay! That's actually a great figure, though.
It really is. Also, the coolest thing about her, like the arm detail on the
wow. Oh, the back detail too. Yeah, is that like molded on?
Yeah, this is all molded on.
That's great. That's a nice figure.
She's a really good figure. Her eyes are terrifying though.
Some of these new paint jobs, well, they're not new at this point, but like are scary.
Yeah. But then so I got some early figure Christmas gifts from Marcos, and my boy went in. So first I got the Natalia Dolls figure.
I love those toys. Those are the best.
I love that. So also made a really interesting thing. So every Christmas now for the 3rd year in the row, he has gotten me one of these figures specifically.
Love that.
Like, this year was Natty. Last year was Brie Bella. The year before was Bailey. So,
love those.
But then you're going to be very excited. I took her out of the box, but she came in box. It's Funko Nikki.
Oh, I love that. The yellow one. Yes. Love her.
With her Fearless. And then
love it.
She comes in a Total Divas box.
Love that. Love that.
Love it. I'm adoring it. I love this a lot.
Very cute. So cute.
Also, I kind of miss when it was just this body for Funkos. Like
Same.
all of
I
them.
don't like all the different body types anymore. Like I miss that. Like the general. This is what everyone gets.
Yeah, it just that was kind of like this is what a Funko Pop is.
Exactly. Yeah. Now it's stupid. Oh,
Yeah.
I love those. Those are great.
Now it's stupid.
That was stupid. I got this isn't a wrestling figure, but my Secret Santa at work, who happens to be my boss, had a Jake bobblehead
That's
made.
so cool.
It's so cool and it looks like me.
It does.
I love him. He's my friend. So he's been coming out at every meeting, like, hi. So love him. But for figure this, I thought like, like we'd be like a little spiritual and just like talk about like what is your resolution for 2025? It's been a shake up year for us.
Oh,
But yeah,
resolution. When you said spiritual, I thought it was going to be something completely different.
oh no. We're gonna talk about the birth of Jesus. No.
Okay.
No. But no, do you have like a resolution for since it's our last show of the year?
Oh my
So
wow.
I know.
So I'm going through a big transitionary period, which I feel like is just kind of me. I'm in a constant transitionary period in life. But for me, my New Year's resolution is to travel and vlog it more. I want to
Love
do
that.
because I also recently started a new job or side hustle as a travel agent. So I
Love
picked up,
that.
yes. So I want to do more travel, but also kind of vlog it. But I want to like specialize in like theme parks, but also LGBT travel. So
I
yes.
have many recommendations because that's all I do. So
Okay.
so very cool.
Yes.
Oops,
What about
excuse me.
you? What's your resolution?
I think for me, I mean, this year was a really positive and good year for me. I mean, 2023 had a lot of stuff that I feel like kind of like dimmed my light a little bit. And I think I found that again this year, and it was really good. Eliminated a lot of negativity and things that brought me down for my life. And really focused on the good. I think for this year though, I do tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist. So I think for this year, my resolution is not to let perfect be the enemy of good and just kind of accept as is sometimes and be like, you know what? Like nothing's ever going to be 100%.
I
You
love
gotta
that.
just enjoy. Yeah. Yeah. So not let being perfect dim the great things in my life. So that's gonna be my thing for this year. So
I take that. I like that
yeah,
a lot.
we're going with it. We're going with it. All right. Well, Joey, where can people find you to find these vlogs that are going to be coming up and all this good stuff?
Oh, everywhere. I got a lot of social media that I'm gonna be pumping out. That's
Yes.
gonna be my New Year's. This is my real resolution: is pump out the socials. We're gonna pump out everything. So I'm gonna be obnoxious on the Golden Era Instagram, but like I'm gonna be obnoxious on Joey_Mayberry on Instagram and Threads, Joey.Mayberry on TikTok for as long as it stays a thing, and
Oh yeah, I
also,
forgot about
yeah.
that.
Also, check out my YouTube. Look for Joey Mayberry. Can't miss me. And Jake, where can people find you?
You can find me at Jake Isn't Jacob on Instagram. Not using my Twitter anymore. So thank you for some of you for
Yeah.
recognizing that because it sucks. Yeah, and I know since some of you do tend to pop up at some of my events for work, Sin City Classic in Vegas, coming up mid-January. It's the largest LGBTQ sporting event in the country. So very excited about that. And then Hollywood, Florida Pride the week after that. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. But I'm excited. And something very exciting coming up in Salt Lake City, but I can't tell you about yet, but it's gonna be fun. Yeah. So, but yeah, and be sure to follow our show, Golden Era _pod on Instagram, on YouTube, and we have a store on there too. So, and leave us a review, guys. 5 stars is the best. It helps us move up in those power rankings. Joey, anything else?
The perfect opportunity to say this one this week is Jesus, man.
Jesus, Matt. Jesus, Matt. All right, everyone. We are tired of rumors starting, so we'll see you in the new year.
Stretch.